Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 2 of I Am Your President. My name is President Barack Hussein Obama, and I will be taking over for this episode. I hope you all have had a great day. And today we are going to be jumping back into the save we had before. So let's jump right into it. So I think what we were trying to do before was declare war on China. Look now, it'll take us 8 turns. Which is no, we want that to be lower than that. So we need to increase our military strength. I'm getting a call from the White House. And I must take it, so I will be back later, maybe. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry about that. I had to step away for a second, but I'm here now. Thank you, Barack, for taking over for a little bit. I appreciate the help. But I'm back now. Let me just run something real quick. I have to make sure that everything is working all right. All right, I think we're good now. Is it gonna give me any issues? Let's cut that. Did that work? Yep, that worked. All right, we are back into it. So, as President Barack, oh man, the weather is, hold on, let me just, can I do weather sounds? There we go. So as President Barack was saying, we are trying to eventually declare war on China in a diplomatic move to set up a non-communist government because we hate the commies. But we want to get our military strength up so that we can do that correctly. So let's just take a quick dive into our quests here. So we were working on the We Need You Trolls quest, trying to get the troll army set up. And that's in the New War on Terror. So that's we need that. We need that's the cyber troll army should be done in a couple turns here. So hopefully we can get that troll army done soon. But we have some action points, so we can see what we want to spend it on. I'm thinking about getting some more bases set up. All right, so we're gonna have some military bases set up, which is great. And then projects, we have 2 points here for projects. We've been working on imports and exports. I do want to, I mean, we're going down this way so we can get nukes, right? So mandatory military service, that's gonna increase our max funding, and we'll put 1 more point into that. All right, let's move on to the next day. No taxes on donuts. People are in the streets about donuts. Okay, well, let's see who's here. It's you again. Secretary of Defense Tina. Mr. President, yesterday NASA confirmed on Screecher that the footage shown in the new Tom DeLonge documentary about UFOs is 100% real. People are freaking out. Relax, people are freaking out all the time. with all the due respect, we can't just pretend nothing happened. One of the presidential candidates already promised to release any information about aliens if he's elected. His post is trending. Tell me about it. Part of the UFO footage we've got is very real. I can assure you that. We've had this program called Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, even though it ended in 2012. We managed to gather a lot of evidence. The question is, should we make it public? We could revive... See, here's the thing. We could increase our popular opinion by increasing it. I'm going to say we should take it seriously and revive the program. Write an act, push it through Congress. All right. New Aerospace Threat Identification Program should be called Alien Threat Identification Program, ATIP, ATIP. The administration shall be headed by an minister who shall be appointed from civilian life by the president, by and with the advice and the consent of the Senate, under the supervision and direction of the president. The administrator shall be responsible for the exercise of all powers and discharge of all duties of the administration, and shall have authority and control over personnel and activities thereof. So we're giving a civilian control. That sounds like a lot of fun. All right, who are you? Talking about my daughter Eleanor. What did she do this time? Nothing bad, as you know, she's quite an outspoken and considers somewhat a badass. Yeah. While a certain feminist publication took advantage of some of the comments she made online and tried to put her on a pedestal, probably to stir up some controversy. Oh no, what is it this time? Eleanor unwillingly got dragged into the discussion about the mandatory military service program they've launched, and she screeched that fair is fair. It says in the Constitution that I'm no worse than any guy. So why do some regulations systematically omit us? Yeah. Mandatory military service program. Yeah. Or like shampoo discounts. Oh boy, she's causing trouble. Indeed, sir. And we have some very vocal feminist minorities attacking us. They say should also be included the MMS. Would you mind asking your daughter to remove that screech? No. We're gonna put him in the military. Time for real equality. They can join the military. Yeah. All right, let's check our crisis. So we did the... Okay, great. So we finished our quest, and now we need to do final blow. So I think we're going to get that next turn, which is good. World map. Let's take a look here. Why can't I attack? Oh! 11 turns. No. Cancel that. It won't give me a pop-up, so I can't tell. So it's... Okay. They're hostile with us. Right now. Okay, so I can't because I accidentally declared war on them. I shouldn't have taken that off. Okay, so we messed that up, like, very badly. We're gonna go in and start spending more on military. Big stick policy, nuking, accept. And then we're gonna do military industry as well. So we'll look at what that means next term. let's read our email first. Safeguarding the peacefulness of public assemblies is waiting for your decision. Yeah, okay, let's take a look of... Remember, we're trying to be super right-wing fascist, you know, corporate oligarchy kind of vibe. So when registering a public assembly of any kind, the organizers are obliged to fill out a detailed questionnaire meant to assess the potential danger of the event. In case of the risk of violence is deemed too high, the organizer fails to appear, or there is no organizer, or the nature of the assembly does not align with the details provided with the questionnaire. Law enforcement, yes, law enforcement gets to do whatever they want. And then one more email. Combating conspiratory attitudes, administrative institutions. Let's take a look at this. Hopefully this gives me the ability to arrest people. To prevent conspiratory attitudes among the individuals working in the institutions of the United States administration, we should provide financial and research personal bonuses for each and every person who decides to report. Yes. We'll give you money if you conspire. I love it. All right, who are you? Trade rep. This is the current situation in Brazil is causing significant problems with the import of sugar. Sugar. That's terrible. Me too. No one understands me, just like my chocolate bars do. We must also remember that the U.S. food industry is dependent on sugar. Only 15% of it comes from Brazil. All right, what options do we have? Tell me. We can reduce sugar consumption, encourage people to eat healthy, or increase imports in the Dominican Republic. We're gonna increase. We're gonna not decrease consumption because our company runs on country runs on consumption. We need more sugar. Cool. Thanks, Daphne. You're the best. All right, what's up, Tina? Welcome back. With all due respect, have you lost your mind? Good morning to you too. Why attack China? Is there something I should know? Yeah. Okay. So I did accidentally declare war on them for a second. It's too late now. We'll have to manage. I heard humans. Screecher, here I come. Okay. All right. So we have to deal with that because that was a mess up on my end. Those who oppose the war are Chinese manufacturers. Yeah, bring balance to the force. All right. What's up, Director of Communications? Can we talk for a moment? Sure. I'm just a bit confused about something. What is that? It's about the big stick policy. Yeah, what about it? You invest in a lot of personal. Yes, correct. Crucial power policy. Yes. Yeah, so definitely just posturing. We're not going to go use it on China immediately. Why are you smiling? Do you think it's something nice? No, nothing you should concern yourself with now. Scram! Okay. Oh shit. Let's do it. We hit him in Beijing. Okay, we're at war with them. Diplomacy should go up. Projects. I need something to increase this. All right, that better go up next turn. Oh no. All right, so that was the end. All right, that was interesting. Hold on. Let's pretend like that didn't happen. We're gonna reload and not accidentally declare war on China, and then me have to nuke them. We'll plan better for it. All right, we need trolls is done, and we have not declared war on China. We're actually open policy with them, but we're gonna conquer some neighbors. To add some bases. Yesterday asking for the future. Yeah, okay. UFO's real, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so we should bring it back. Very good. Yep, let's push it through. Yep. Yes. So let's just be mindful of that war button. Ah, greetings. Hey, what's up? Daphne, that's right. Yeah, sugar. Not sugar. What? Ugh, that was a bad idea. Check our emails. Media superstructures counteraction. Let's see what this is. Okay, so I guess it gives you a random one. Media outlets are part of the larger corporate cluster and receive funding from businesses operating in other sectors are no longer allowed to report on contemporary... Ew, no. No, they can do whatever they want. Yeah. Then we had combating conspiratory attitudes. Yeah, let's sign this one. Yeah, they can do whatever they want. I do have 8 points, so let's go ahead and wait a second. This one, mandatory service. Big stick policy. There we go. Do I have a point in something? Yeah, I have a point down here. Cool. All right, private military contracts. Let's take a look at not that. My views here. Okay, we are in that fascist block. I kind of want to keep moving to the right. But we'll get there. Let's check out our cabinet again. Oh yeah, we need to reshuffle this. Okay, boom. You're good. I want military. I have nothing for you. I do that. Yeah, that works for me. Take you instead. I'm happy with that, I think. Okay. And then let's move on. No declaring war on China today. Yikes. Hey, how's it going? Communications, man. Do you see the screecher? It's not working. It's a bummer. That's it, you hope? I assumed you could do something about it. Was I wrong? I'm not the CEO of Screecher. hackers, like Russian hackers. Communications in the White House. Patience. Without Screecher, I feel like I'm on some sort of desert island. No one talked to me. The same. I can only connect to human beings when I'm online. That's why I use Screecher every day till death do us part. Screecher is working now. God bless this piece of tech. Amen, brother. During labor, the pain is so great that a woman can almost imagine what many of us feel today when Screecher wasn't working for an hour or two. I hate the outside world. I'm basically deaf and blind and paralyzed. On the second day God created Screecher, it was so good. He shouldn't go create anything else, to be honest. That's so good. Hello. Who are you? Joint Chief of Staff's Chairman. Talk about Eleanor. Yeah, I know. She's worried about the MML. Or MMS. But yeah, women can serve too. How about that? How about that? You want that? Ugh, so many people. Communications, you're back? Can you talk for a moment? What is this about? This is about Big Stick Program, yeah. No war. Posturing. There we go. Private military. Wonderful, eh? Alright. So, 10 turns now. And it would be a lot to keep up with. That goes up. Alright. Consistently high tech, maintains 600 issues, 7 turns. Wonderful. So that's a promise done. Never blow. Okay, we did that. And then receive 1,000 diplomacy rating. And that is this one? Okay. We'll get that. We'll focus on that this turn now that I'm thinking of it. Counterterrorism AI has managed to target thousands of terrorists across the road. The American trolling army has totally smashed them online. That's it. That's how we're gonna win. This time's for real. Warfare. We know what the bases are, so you need to give the order. Yeah, let's do it. What came first, chicken or the egg? War or terrorism? I guess war was first, then came terrorism, then came war on terror, then more terrorism, and now my new war on terror. God damn it! Let's talk about the policy of killing it. No! Fuck! 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 No, I wanted that. I wanted that. Load. Load. We're reloading the turn. Come on in. Yeah, let's talk. What's up, Tina? Let's do it. Alright, we got our main promise done, right? Yeah, War on Terror, we got it. Then we can hit those quests. We're killing it. Let's go. Thank you for finding a moment to speak to me. Don't mention it. Severe opportunity ahead, and it's all thanks to you. Please elaborate, because God put it somewhere. God got to put it somewhere. Despite our increased military, the abundance of available munitions has changed our soldiers. Serving his figures, we can match every shot at us with thousands of our own, and is doing wonder for army's morale. Take advantage of this transformative period and strike while the iron is hot. I've been talking with top experts, and they claim that a proper multimedia campaign combined with some additional perks for trainees could, for the first time in history, end our requirement programs. And when that happened, the U.S. Army will become genuinely impervious. What's the holdup? If we do it properly, and it's not going to be cheap, how much? 5 billion? That's fine. Let's do it. Oh, you're back. Outsource the war. And it's a work in progress. The U.S. Army officers and flooded by requests from soldiers asked not to be pulled from their posts or requesting a transfer to the base. The instructions clearly order us whenever possible to take advantage of allied troops or to seek out local mercenary groups to further our agenda. That's correct, because we are trying to save money while training in... how do our troops stack up against the available? Then our soldiers clearly cannot compete on a free market, so I've introduced this program to begin with. Do you know what to do? Let's consider the cost to benefit ratio individually and make a fair decision when considering our soldiers' applications or given the combat capabilities and they are as citizens. We owe our soldiers responsibility of choice in this manner. No. Very good. We're down to 10 turns. Every neighboring country needs to have a base. That's Russia, of course. All right, next is police. All right, so we failed unparalleled diplomacy, but we hit everything else for the most part. Notifications to social media. If it's another scandal, I wouldn't worry. The primaries are just around the corner. Everybody's focusing on the current front runner. Me. So I'm too popular. It wasn't easy nor clean, but it appears our president delivered on his promise and crushed the terrorist menace. Yes. We're not gonna stay tuned to the video, not to. We need to put a stop to the president. We're not gonna respond to that. All right, we're gonna win the re-election. Don't you worry. I have no issues. Counteracting the toxic firearm culture establishment of the Registry of Arms. I don't even know what that means. Owning a firearm without complying with the requirements will compete. No. Reject. Nine turns, no. Okay. Alright, we're working on law enforcement. We're gonna go this way. A New World event. 2 New World events. South Africa. Senseless massacre is taking place in one of the churches. We'll just be, I'm so sorry. Student protests in Ivory Coast have been brutally pacified by anti-riot police forces. Modern stimulus software gives us so many options for controlling the public. Of course, we share this tech for a price. Yeah, we'll sell it to him. Rewarding public service contributors. To make the whole political class feel fairly rewarded for all their hard work in the country. We can increase the wages of the government? Sure. Whoa, Chief of Staff. Nice to see you, Mr. Ah? What are you questioning? And what does that have to do with me? Who do you think I am? Interesting. That was just weird Truman Show vibe stuff. What's up? Edward Walker, management and budget. Can I take a moment of your time? Certainly. What's going on? I want to discuss the They Are the Law project. Modernize the police force equipment. Yes, what about it? Some departments submit to several forms requesting additional items like what seems it's all within their project's buttons. I'm happy to oblige. Some of them seem a bit extreme and potentially upsetting the public, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not an expert and it's tough for me to validate the rationale. If you don't mind, it's grateful if somebody could go through some of the items. Sure. Item boot knife, rationale, Rambo. Yeah, why not? Voice modulator, easier crowd control. Yes. Riot foam, breaking up riots. Yes. Incendiary bullets, fight fire with fire. Yes. Knee pads. Knee bursitis. Yes. Red paint to make police cars faster. All for the boys. That's right. All for the boys. That red paint on that car. Okay, we have 10 points now. I have many, many military bases. We are still at war with Vietnam, and they'll be done the next turn. What are we looking at? 9? 9 now? Okay. That looks good. Let's go to projects. Law enforcement. Fully autonomous municipal law enforcement. Wonderful. Regulate commercial city planning and urban expansion. No, we don't care about that, but we are going to go down the deregulate side. Ready for what? My interview? Oh, I got an interview? Which office exactly? Who knows? What do I need to know? Eco World News Network. The overarching question being, how has your presidency affected the trajectory of the U.S. economy? Cool. Alrighty, I'm prepared. Excuse me. Radio silence, not the end of the world. Let's do it. Interview time. Smile. I'm ready. I give it all thanks to my personal involvement in the matter. That's all. The U.S. industry nor its economy experienced any crisis. Our economy will remain dominant thanks to economic growth in the world is good. Some experts claim that we should be very worried about the industry. The future of the industry depends on foreign cooperation. Speaking of our industry, how do we know that we're heading in the right direction? Just trust me. How would you describe your administration's investment strategy? Further described as exceedingly advanced and highly diversified. How does our involvement in foreign affairs play any role in that? Certainly, it had an effect on our industry and economy, and indispensable for our agenda. Is there any value that influences your priority in decision making, consistency, and harmony? Ah, wonderful. Good thing you didn't try to assassinate me. What's up? Homeland Security. U.S. riot arms race. Talking about some movie, but real life events. We stand as one program as an excellent way to reinstate some order and security, but the tensions between the police, U.S. public, and government bullying points, major cities, autonomous zones, trying to actively prevent law enforcement officials from entering. How did that go? Well, with no fear of legal corruption, many PDs responded by establishing their own enclaves, heavily monitoring anybody entering and leaving, giving free passes only to bakery delivery trucks. That's hilarious. These exclaves or enclaves function in a natural state of military-like conflicts. Both sides have their charismatic leaders conducting raiding parties into enemy territories and actively engaging in what can only be described as an arms race. We need to do something fast, or it's going to get ugly. Arms race. I'll show them arms race. Let's detonate a nuclear missile in some desert to remind them who they're messing with. Do it. Eight turns now. Check out our cabinet real quick. I need the most military. 19. Alright, let's see where we are. Not mailbox. My presidency. Alright, we're into the totalitarianism. You need to keep moving right. Alright, Portugal, what's up? Welcome to Serval Hub. Infamous torrent site. We don't care. Welcome back in. Melon Husk has personally tweeted you asking for your opinion of the results of the research that we co-funded. We do not misrepresent your views, sir. Oh, he bought Screecher. Melon Husk. Rare results from the recent simulation experience. What do you think, at Prez? Should we launch phase 2 and settle it once and for all? What is he talking about here? There's a theory that it's really that reality is just facade and we live in a simulation. The experience of someone supported this hypothesis. Do people believe in this? Scientifically inclined celebrities are obsessed with it. It's hard to agree with the fact that technology might eventually get to the point where it's possible to make incredible simulations. Okay, how can we prove that? General ideas try to overload the simulation of the hardware's limited capabilities. It should be possible to get it to render reality incorrectly or get us stuck in a loop. Do they succeed? Some of the results are puzzling. They indicate that our improvement of quantum physics still need to be improved. Continue. What troubles me is that it is what happens if they manage to prove the theory. Doesn't it mean that all of us simply following a script and that and our cardboard cutouts incapable of saying anything that we were programmed to say? Cardboard cutouts, speak for yourself. Alexis, open Screecher. Oh, you guys want to hear something? You guys want to see something cool? I want to see if this will work. Hey Google, tell me the animal fact of the day.
Sure. According to Wikipedia, contrary to popular belief, goldfish can remember information for about 3 months.
Hey Siri. Oh, no, not Siri. You're Google. Hey Google, tell me nothing.
Okay.
Hey Google, make a goldfish noise. Hey Google, what sound does a goldfish make?
Here's a goldfish.
Okay, it's not making any noise. It just made water noise. Oh, Husky, whatever you remind me, support you all the way through. Mailbox. Federalizing gun safety rights and gun ownership requirements. Documents details the way that which state gun laws ought to be adjusted to match the federal standard of regulations, which, effective immediately in most states, should be given more time to adjust their infrastructure. I want to cut down on guns, like, fully. I want to remove our citizens' right to have guns, I think. That's our next move. We're going to accept this. We have 9 projects. Points. Public infrastructure. Probably do these 4. Or these right here. We'll work on education next. All right, we're at 1,000 military. Election is coming. Ah, welcome in. Press sec? Yeah. Election results. Are you nervous? Excited? Because I know I won. Can't focus on anything this week. Really, trolls and memes don't take anyone online seriously. Alright, Alabama. Fucking President Elder manufacturing agriculture never been better. Thank you for taking care of your people. Hell is other people. Skinwalker. What are you doing in hell? Oof, it's chilly here. Is anybody saying something about hell freezing over? This is from Alabama. We're red. Donald Reagan is red. Press next. Next state. Alaska. I love these comments. Third term win. Yes, yes, yes. What an exciting finale. Now time to sleep. I've only got 4 hours left before my shift. That's cute. I've only slept 1 hour today. Pride and superiority from here. You have an unhealthy lifestyle of short-term gratification. That leads you to long-term detriment. Arizona. Christmas came early this year. You know who else? What else loves coming early? Winky face. Signs of an acute stroke. Makes you think that you and your loved ones remain vigilant. Snatch yet another state from them. Lamau. Great news. Good job, Mr. President, but not all that surprising. Arizona is technically a swinging state. Arkansas. Find out now. Find out now what? Real talk. Before all the trolls get here, Arkansas is one of the most sternly Republican states out there, so this speaks volumes. Arkansas was one of the most sternly Republican states up until around, well, not, it still is. California, oh shit, imagine my shock. California is the rock on which every Democrat candidate builds his presidency. Stop saying that like it's a good thing. Everybody knows you're brainwashed by the elites. Sound the lunk alarm. Colorado, oh, spicy state. Spicy isn't plagued by water shortages due to climate change and went to political in 0.5 seconds. Good job, boys. What did you expect? This is the presidential candidate race. Connecticut went Republican. What? Quite peculiar that the most successful state in terms of median household income consistently votes Democrat. Yes, quite. That's why it's so detached from reality, where everybody eats cake. Yes, American pie. DC, heavily outvoted. Everybody knows I went and voted, did my part. Thank you for your service. We entrust you with our well-being for 4 more years. Gather DC is guaranteed blue, like but like 3 electoral votes. Why can't we have another big state that's like guaranteed? You mean like California with its 55 votes? Delaware, also red. Very interesting. That wasn't so tough. 26 more and we're home. What? 26 more what? States? There are 3 electoral votes. It ain't much, but it's honest work. A small wonder indeed. Florida went red, of course. Not shocking. God damn it, fills with hope. Somehow Florida always ends up voting for the winning candidate. Good job, Mr. President. Fuck the polls. We got this. No, this guy was a Democrat. I thought I was voting for a Republican. How can we have made a different choice? Finally, we got a president we don't have to feel embarrassed about. Georgia also red. Unexpected. Only if you were blind. All media's biased these days. You can't track any prognosis. Hawaii, major blue. You are all now breathing manually. You can see your own nose, and your tongue can't find your tongue can't find a comfortable position inside your mouth. Idaho goes red. Illinois goes 50-50 to me. Interesting. Indiana 68. Iowa 60. Kansas 35. Kentucky 69. Nice. Louisiana 65. Maine. Interesting. It's pretty good. Feels pretty good to win a swing state. As good as realization that you did a good job, I presume victory is but a mere crab walk away. Here is your badge and cheeseburger. Welcome to the internet, sir. Maryland also goes red. Holy cow. Massachusetts also goes red. Michigan also goes red. Where am I? Nobody from Michigan wanted to type. Minnesota also goes red. Mississippi also goes red. Missouri also red. Montana red. Nebraska red. Nevada red. New Hampshire red. New Jersey red. New Mexico red. New York red. North Carolina heavily red. North Dakota heavily red. Ohio red. Oklahoma red. Oregon red. Pennsylvania red. Rhode Island red. South Carolina red. South Dakota red. Tennessee red. Texas red. Utah. Vermont did go blue. Virginia red. Washington red. West Virginia red. Wisconsin red. Wyoming red. We got every but 4 states.
You know what my wife said when I told her I was going to run for office? But honey, is that really something you see yourself doing for the next 4 years? And I just laughed. Being a president is not something you do. It's
Is that Beto O'Rourke?
So no, I was not worried. After all, presidency is for life, quite literally in some places. Maybe we'll have to give that a shot someday. But I am getting ahead of myself. It's not like I have a God complex. It's just that there's still so much work to be done. And I remain your president.
Amen, brother. We did it. We won. How fun is that? Wow, who are you? Secretary of Energy. Rails and Pipelines program. The press is bombarding me. A situation I'm not used to be perfectly honest. What's the issue? As expected, our focus on large tonnage logistics has negatively impacted the quality or probability of public transport options. Which is no pain, no gain. We can't please everyone, and sometimes you need to take a step back to take 2 steps forward. Who are you? Chief of Staff. Cut right to the chase. We need to address the wave of protests in the airports across the U.S. in only a matter of time before express bus and train stations. Protests? What protests? My apologies. I don't think you'd be surprised. You allowed U.S. public sector manufacturing companies, so it's no wonder people got angry. Both ticket prices and public transport scheduled all over the place, and the air travel as well. Let's just say the most private airports quickly realized that catering to corporations is much more suitable business strategy. Okay. It's not the end of the world, but I suggest doing something for the people and doing it quickly as long as you're genuinely like people eventually get used to this being the new norm. Of course, you can just roll back the program instead. I'm not rolling back the program. I'm sticking with it. We will be declaring war on China. Where was education? Wasn't I working on education? Yeah, right here. Private industry contractors. Eradication of mandatory standardized testing. Abolition of... Yeah. Alright, mailbox. Diffusing defamation and other defamatory efforts aimed at U.S. public servants. The politicians are a protected class. Run from the example of Iowa. Slander and defamation against U.S. become a real offense. Yes! Don't you dare slander me. What is that bar? 15 trade agreements. Creating an economic superpower. Destroy 5 countries using best investments. More than 20 projects until the end of my 2nd term. I will make the U.S. president or U.S. no Fiona crisis. Solve world problems. Become an actual hero. Wonderful. Okay, well, let's start on the trade agreements, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. List military logistics, one of your context, one of your export programs, be more specific. Which one? And the channels is making quite a bit of money, no? Yeah, it is intended. What's up to you? Our plans did not go unnoticed. Several allied foreign agencies have been quite inquisitive. Is that a problem? I'd say it's more of an opportunity. These agencies are more interested in the same channels to help with the recon missions. Willing to trade military intel. Military power. Let's give it a shot. I don't know what's happening. We would like to reiterate our recent offer. How about $2 million for an artwork piece made by you? It can be self-purchased on your account. It's up to you to decide. All the best. I'll make art. I want to declare war on China. I think it's time. Oh, I'm on the Air Force One. Is this my laugh? He's got a call and I'm stunned, shocked. My babushka on the line. I was convinced that she died many years ago. What's babushka? Grandmother in Russia. Don't get me telling you my mother was born in Russia. Totally. So you could be a Russian spy and I wanted to marry you? Why the hell did I do that? Christ, and when was that? Just messing with you, hun. When did babushka want? I'm a bit scared. She asked if we could take her with us. What? Where? To the U.S.? Oh my god, my mom was sure that babushka died in Siberia. There's a funeral and everything. Let's get this straight. Your grandma called you asking for help, and you're shocked because he died in Siberia. Must be a dream. I'm dreaming now. Why not? Bring her on. Is that a bong? It's awesome. Federalizing education standards of English and history subjects education. Regardless of the state, all public and private institutions are either to adopt the federally suggested English and history curriculum, or if they insist on using it, they make it clear that the Department of Education before implementing the justified. Higher education institution may be included. W will accept. That's fine. Crises. Cool. World map. I want to declare war on China. 8 turns. 32. Hey Siri. What's 32 times 8?
32 times 8 is 256.
Oh, we're so close. We need to get our military income up, like, massively here. I have no other way of getting my military up. What is decreasing my military? I think I understand. Something is decreasing my military and I don't know what it is. Oh, it's all these. I have 14 points? Jeez. There we go. Hey Siri, what's 43 times 8?
43 times 8 is 344.
We can declare war on China. C. Will Edwin Nile. C. Nile? Yeah, he was my PE teacher. He might be a little nutty, but he wouldn't hurt a fly. We did our research. We also think he's quite harmless. However, the fact remains that he said, and I quote, if nothing is done to fix that dam, a tragedy is bound to happen, and you will pay for it, Mr. President. So, don't forget your roots and help your folks out. Oh. If we help out, our hometown, public opinion of us goes straight up. What is he talking about? Nearby dam, which I believe was built in the 60s, is supposedly showing signs of wear and tear. I see. He's not interested in negotiation. How much is to be done? All right, I've decided. No postponing. Let's do it. You gotta make the people think you look good. Hello, dearest. Babushka's here. Oh, man. The Russian babushka. Wonder. Hello, babushka. You can tell me. You're killing American spies? Interesting. So she was an Operation Tiger Hunter, and it was actually American spies that they were hunting. Okay. New crisis. We are declaring war on China right now. Why is it minusing 1 and saying that's good? All right, we are at war with China. And we're just going to keep bumping into... Oh, I can't put any more. That stinks. Okay. All right, we are at war with China, finally. I know we've been going for a little bit, but, you know, I don't mind this one being a little bit longer of an episode. Especially with nothing going on today. I'm good with riding this one out a little bit, I think. Come here and yell at me for declaring war on China. You're doing better than I thought. It sounds like you think I'm a loser. Every Sprawl day in this position is a feat. Are you here to suck up or you have business? You've noticed certain opportunity facing you. Achieving milestones during your presidency can be image. Everyone admires successful people. It's necessary to mark these successes emphatically. Nothing difficult. I commissioned the creation of a suitable application. You can just click what you need in it, and I, with my colleague Jessica, the PR expert, will take care of the implementation. Implementation of what? Milestones of your presidency. Of course, we would document all successes, the real ones and the less real ones, to create an image of a statesman and a real hero. Sounds good. I like that. It will. Well, it works. You're always having some success, and it's really a success that you've lived to this day, right? We will sell all these successes to the world in a form of more accessible to the people. Click on wherever I like in this app. Actually, yes, it's advisable to be guided by what you need, the most. And I'm not imposing anything. Just be regular and consider that not everything can be done at once. Sometimes, to achieve a big goal, you must accomplish a few smaller ones along the way. Where can I find it? On your computer, or I guess in some presidential interface. I don't know. I can call some IT guy to show you. I'll look for it myself. Get out of here. Oh, that's this. Cool. World Police. Yes. Okay, so this will keep where we're going. Yeah. Article was just published. Show it to me. President's wife is friends with Russian spy. It may be hard to believe, but President's wife, Sarah, has been seen on a walk with an older woman who is most likely a Russian spy, closely working with Boris Nupagati, the Russian president, which I was wrong, but this is really, really bad. The woman might look very old, but she's still extremely dangerous. Now she lives in the White House for some reason. The Russians have us on their plate. God damn. Wait, that can get you babushka. Yeah, but she's not working for the Russian president. Do you think I'm stupid enough to invite a spy to my house? How can you be sure? We didn't background check her well enough because your wife said it's my sweet babushka. She wouldn't hurt a fly. I'll talk to Sarah. No need to panic. Or you're right. We need to check this out and check this older lady out. Yeah, we'll check it out. Let's do a full background check. Hello, you're gonna tell me that I declared war? I lost my mind? What's new with you? Why attack China? I want to be dominant, obviously. But I want them to be a dominant superpower. I'm the only dominant one. No. Was it the only cause of starting this war? No, but I don't have to explain everything to you. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, we have one more point. We can't buy anything. That's okay. So the way this works, these are milestone points. You get research points. We get 2 points every turn. Points spent will be not spent will be wasted. You can upgrade how many, like, let's see. There's some of these where you get, like, well, this can, like, help you adjust your compass. Like, authoritarian, authoritarian, technocracy, right, enterprise, that kind of stuff. So we'll pick and choose here. There are ways to increase your research points. I can't remember how to do it, but all right, how's our war going? Wonderful. It's so wonderful. Oh, it's going so well. It's going so well. I love it. It makes my blood boil. Cool. All right. I do want to see this China war through to the end of this episode, but I don't think I have enough time for that. I was just saying that I'm good to record, but I'm thinking I'm going to cut this one in a turn or two, and then we'll get back to the war with China after. I'm afraid we have a very serious... One of our NSA contractors, Edmund Sachs, has leaked some top secret documents to the media. What documents? Should I be worried? All the leaked documents rate our top secret Eye of the Beholder program. And what's this program about? Mass surveillance mostly. We monitor phone calls, emails, messages. We perform in high-depth searches on any citizens without a search warrant. Ah, interesting. Can we kill him and make it look like an accident? He left the country. All right, press conference it is. All right, let's do this. Let's be quickie. Here we go. Did you know about the Eye of the Beholder program? Yes. Is the government really reading our emails? Sometimes. I'm gonna be true. Is it true that the program was your idea and is named after your favorite Twilight lies? Do you think that Americans should be informed about the extent? Never. What I was really wanted man now. Absolutely. Yeah, that wasn't good, but I don't care. And tell about Babushka. And journalist was terrified. He told us the information about Babushka being close came from Nupagadi's inner circle. What does the hell does that mean? I mean, two things. Either someone close to the Russians made up. Okay. She tell you anything important? Maybe she's a big shot in her country. She was a big shot in the 50s. She told me she was trailing American spies in Siberia for Stalin himself. That can't be right. She would be at least 90 years old. We know that she was born after World War II, not before it. You lie when you're too young to drink, and you lie when you're too old for something else. Why was she afraid to stay in Moscow if she made that up? Rain's a mystery. Maybe you should ask her if she lies. She's probably a spy. If not, we're good. It's exactly what I'll do. Thank you. I'm just here to see your temperature. Do you happen to have a fever? I don't think so. Why? Because of all this hot water you've been getting yourself into. Very funny. Not funny from where I'm standing, you know. It significantly makes my work more complicated since you abolished mandatory education. No, you said your job was easy either way. For multiple, your person has become the focal point of the debate. Multiple reasons. What are you talking about? On one side, that would destroy what's left of the American educational standards. At the same time, your supporters never fail to mention that you were homeschooled for 4 years, and that isn't proof that people educated outside the mainstream media can be successful. Nothing is. In that context, I think that perhaps we could take the initiative and directly build up the argument of people backing you up. But how? What if you organize a press conference during the journalists got you to ask questions about the primary school level difficulty? If you do well, you'd have ultimate proof of mandatory education not being essential. It used to be a game show where we would check if its contestants knew more than school children. That sounds like fun. Another press conference. Oh boy. Someone's supposed to look smart. Two plus two times 2 times 2 is 4 plus 6. How are words such as a, and the called? They're articles. How old is the Earth? 4 billion years. What do you call a group of cows? A murder. Name of a country that borders Austria, Germany. Gettysburg, a civil war. 12th century, 19th century. Boxer Wars. Machu Picchu. Incas. Our breath indicates which scentless gas. Includes which carbon dioxide. How many sides is a hexagon? Hex. From whom did the US buy? The French. The northernmost polar region is called the Arctic. Oh, let's go. He's so smart. All right. American Veterans Week. Yeah, absolutely. We will absolutely have a Veterans Week. 100%. Milestones. We're going to go guns. How's that war going? Oh, it's going so well. All right. Well, let's finish up these projects here. We'll do We'll have free global trade. And that's that. I have no more research points. Okay. All right, let's see where we are. Cabinet's doing all right. All right. And let's look at my presidency. We are in the conservatism. We want to keep moving right, and we will eventually. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it here. Ooh, sorry about that, mic pop. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'll see you guys with more, probably Factorio tomorrow. But other than that, we'll probably do some I Am Your President later down the line. Thank you to my special guest, Barack Obama, for stopping in for the beginning of the episode. But other than that, we'll see you guys next time.